Today we'll be taking a look at a Casio F-108 rather unique rare variant of the F-108. So let's go ahead and dive into it. Starting off with the price range, it's going to be around 35 to 55 depending on your location. And for the exact model name, it's this one here. You can pause the video. It was released back in 2014, so it can get kind of hard to find or purchase. But other than that, it's got a single LED light, 50-meter water resistant with a 5-year battery, of course, depending on how often you press those buttons. Now, what makes this so special is the all glossy black color. Now, I did have another F-108, but it was not glossy black like this here. And to my surprise, I just so happened to buy it, and I didn't even know at the time it was this color here. Now, one of the bad things to note is that it can easily get fingerprints and those scuff marks as you saw early on in the video. The watch itself has a thin, lightweight profile to it, and you'll notice it when you are switching between the heavier watches to this one here. Again, for the model number, you can pause the video right here. It's got a stainless steel back with those screws there, as the usual Casio watches would have. 2 chrome buttons on the left side, and the other side has a single chrome. The display is positive display and fairly easy to read for the most part. And I like the fact that the text there is all either black or white, or that slight silver whitish color. You can see for yourself the straps has this glossy black, which makes it stand out. Now, a bonus, it does rest flat on a flat surface, so if you like that, hit that like button. A quick comparison with the G-Shock DW5600 here. Side to side here, you'll notice how thin it is. And again, it's a fairly light watch. So if you're a person who has G-Shock watches, those bigger, bulkier G-Shock watches, you'll notice the light feel to it when you put it on compared to the G-Shock watch. Even the strap is rather quite thin compared to a G-Shock, all right? So now for a quick look at the buttons, again, 2 on the left side, 1 on the right here, and you can cycle with the modes here. We got alarm, stopwatch, and when you reach back to the time, that's when you can choose to adjust the watch. Okay, and you can cycle between the different settings by pressing the light button here. And as you want to make changes, you can press the upper left button to either change the time or what. And when you're done, press the mode one more time. Okay, and you can switch between the 24-hour format or not. All right. Now the light here, well, it's a single LED amber light here. And just go quick test here. You can see for yourself, it will let you see the time in a dark area and clearly visible. So thumbs up to that. I always prefer a lightweight watch, simple, easy to read with nothing crazy on it. And if you're that kind of person, then this is definitely one to consider. I have no affiliate links and I'm not trying to sell you anything here, just giving you my 2 cents of this watch here so you can decide whether or not to buy it. All right, all in all, taking it outdoors here in sunlight, you can actually still see the time pretty good. And just for a quick glare visibility test, to see the difference, and it's still visible. So definitely, if you're looking for something simple, lightweight on the wrist, this is one to consider. And it doesn't have to be this exact model or version. There's plenty other F-108s or others that are very similar to the F-108. But I just thought you might know about this one here in particular, because to my surprise, when I ordered it, I didn't know it was a glossy black until I took it out of the box. Let me know what you think. Check out my other reviews, like and sub.